Welcome back to Trainz, a New Era. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. The last part of the Settlers of Carlisle run. The first two parts were a DLC review. This third and fourth part are just me taking a run all the way. Now, the issue that I'm running into currently is the fact that I am slowing down because of an uphill gradient of one. Well, never mind, that gradient's gone now. Okay, let's ignore what I just said. I was slowing down. It looks like I am going to pick up speed once again. We don't have too long to go for Carlisle, so this is going to be a shortish episode. But I think it'll give me a chance to have a good look around as usual and see what we can find. We are currently at 60 miles an hour and we are in almost a 1 in 100 descent. So it's a fairly steep descent. Now we're going to a 1 in 200 descent. Still around a 1 in 200 descent. Now it's going to a 1 in 3. It's a very interesting descent. The descent profile is not great. We're down to 89% coal, and if you watched the last part, I did say I wonder if we can get to Carlisle without having to put any coal in this train whatsoever. This area is a little bit more laggy than usual, but I've noticed that the simulator seems to do that every now and then. It just seems to want to do that. That's a nice screenshot, isn't it? Shame about the power lines. Power lines get in the way. That's a very nice forest over there. But yeah, I think it might be the trees that cause the lag. I'm not too sure. Certainly can't be the texturing, because that's not the highest of quality. I think it might be the trees. A lot of trees in this area, so that's something to consider. We are doing 63 miles per hour, headed towards Carlisle. I think if we look at our session instructions, Armouth weight at 446. So we should be approaching a train station any second now. As a matter of fact, there's a town. So we should be approaching a train station any second now. And so that's the last train station that we have on our schedules before we get to Carlisle. And we'll see what the Carlisle Approach is like. Now, Carlisle is a very big station, so I'm assuming it's going to have a lot of tracks. I'm assuming it's going to be rather interesting to approach, and I'm assuming that there are going to be a number of speed limit changes that I would have to adhere to. Is that another steam train? Or is that a diesel? That might be a diesel. Interesting. Getting ready with the capture screenshot. There we go. Very, very interesting to have a diesel down this as well. So that's it. That's the last run. So we're going to be going... Or that's the last station. So now, all we've got to do, as we get on a 1 in 100 descent, all we've got to do is try and get this coal to last us the whole way. Which is going to be interesting. Let's see how long we can coast. I mean, the train should definitely be pushing us, so let's see how long we can coast down. I don't want to press the spacebar at all. That's what I don't want to do. I could probably inject a little bit more water in now, whilst we're coasting. We're about to do a climb. So there goes the injection of water. Back on the power. I do think that we've got 10 minutes to get to... We've got 10 minutes to get to Carlisle, and I think we are going to need to top up coal, which is a shame. I was trying really hard to do this without having to top up coal. Cross through that. But you never know. We could maybe make it with 10% to go. I'm not going to top up coal until right at the very end. Right, we do have a 60 limit right in front of us. And we're at 63. 62. 61. And that should be down to 60. There we go. That's pretty good. Now can we cruise? We are now going downhill again, so we could just cruise. That's 1 in... What's that? 1 in 150? Maybe 1 in 150 descent? No, that's not right. Let me think. I'm just trying to work this out now. Yeah, I suppose it would be about 1 in 150 descent. Back up to 70 miles an hour. Should we just cruise and see what happens? Or should we pick up the speed again? Let's pick up the speed again if possible. We've got plenty of steam to use, so let's use that steam. 56 miles per hour. $57. The coal level is at 50%. That's we haven't got that long to go. We really don't have that long to go. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. 60 miles per hour. This could be a very short video. I never thought it'd be this short. 62 miles per hour. Coal is still very good. Still descending. I think this might now be a descent all the way into Carlisle, which is a good sign for us. 64 miles per hour. I must say it is an enjoyable track. That's something definitely for certain. It's a very enjoyable track because of the uphill downhill gradients. It's very classic. It's a heritage line. It's really good. It is really good in that sense. It just needs updating, I think, to a more modern standard. That's what I think. So if you do want to purchase this track, do look at the link in the description box below, which is to my affiliate scheme. And you can purchase it from there. It won't be any more expensive. I did say it's not going to be any more expensive. It's just going to allow me to claim some commission off it and allow me to keep a track as to how many visitors are visiting through that link and how many people are purchasing from that link. Right, we're now going uphill. So I suppose that's just put that out the window. And now we're going downhill again. Alright, so maybe it was just a tiny bit of uphill. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. How far are we? I like this, to be able to zoom out all the way up, straight up to that. Oh, we are very, very close. There's Carlisle. Good. Where's the train? There's my train. Lost my train for a moment. We do have a 50 coming up. What's this? Little branch track, branch line thing, branch line station. 70 miles per hour. We can just cruise. Now, judging by the way I have been slowing this train down, I think I'd need to hit the brakes around 3/4 of a... No, not 3/4 of a mile. I'd say maybe half a mile to go before the speed limits. I'd want to hit the brakes. Now, there are no Morpeth warning boards around here. At least I haven't seen any Morpeth warning boards. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Alright, we're just cruising along very nicely. 42% coal. I think we can make it. And I'm going to actually start injecting water in whilst we're on this downhill gradient. I think that's a good idea. If we can inject some water in, that would be really good. Alright, we can start braking now. Into the braking phase. There we go. I think now we can start releasing those brakes. Did I get that right? May have just... I think I got that right. I think I got that right. Yeah, that's pretty much... That's probably as good as I'm going to get it. Let's be honest. But into 50, that's actually worked. Oh, we need to keep braking though. We've got a 40 coming up. Didn't see that 40. I was concentrating too much in getting into that 50 that I missed that 40. We'll keep braking though. We've got a 30 coming up, so we're going to brake all the way down to 30. There we go. Should bring us down to 30 quite nicely. I don't think we need any more water. There's the 30 marker, I think. Yep, that's our 30 marker. We've got 20 coming up. Hello. That was the wrong one to press. There's the 20. $25, $24, $23. I think we've done okay. That was a mistake. We are pulling into Carlisle now. We've got another 30 coming up. I'm pretty sure this is just the Carlisle Approach. Definitely don't need any more water. Just cruising in now. It says 2 minutes. I think we should be approaching the station in 2 minutes. What's this black? What are these black buildings? Is that a texture problem or... That might be a texture problem. Interesting. There's a bit of a texture problem there. Probably reload it and it'd be fine, but give it some more power. Is that the station around the corner? No, I'm not too sure. Definitely got a little bit that goes down. I'm not sure where that goes. We're just going to continue this way. So this is, interestingly enough, this is still a downhill gradient. How bizarre. Alright, into this area we go. And the station should be somewhere ahead of us. There it is. There's Carlisle Station. So we're going to stop it up quite nicely in Carlisle Station and then we'll see what happens. Hopefully it does actually take me into a platform. It'd be embarrassing if it didn't. I mean, I'm assuming it would because it was all set up on a free drive. Sorry, it was set up on a mission. That was just basically drive a train from A to B. Now I feel like just cruising the train into this. That just seems like a good idea. No point putting any throttle in or anything. As a matter of fact, I think this is actually a good way to do this. That way we've got minimal brakes. We can bring that reverser back to, or the regulator back to 0. The cutoff, the reverser we can bring back to 0 too. That's at 1. That's at -3. That's at 3. That's at 7. Get on the brakes, nice and gentle. And there we have it. We are welcome to Carlisle. We are now in Carlisle. Fantastic. Let's see how well we managed to get the train in. Should be all in the platform. It is all in the platform. As a matter of fact, ooh, the session is now complete. Well, there we go. Rome St. Junction. Okay. Well, we've got something else around here. We're obviously going to get kicked out in a minute. And there it is. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the 4 parts that made up this journey from Skipton all the way to Carlisle. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Trainz: A New Era. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you want to see next. There are some DLCs that I've got lined up that I need to get a hold of and then review. So please be patient if you are suggesting things. Do be patient. Because there are things that I need to do in order, certain things that I can't do, certain things that I can do, so you will just have to bear with me on that. Don't forget to support me on Patreon. Link to that is in the description box below. That's www.patreon.com/ecgadget, and follow me on Twitch for Twitch only series and streams as I now do. That's twitch.tv/ecgadget. That's about all from me, and I'll see you guys next time in Trainz: A New Era.